June 12, 2025, Ahmedabad, India. An ordinary morning at Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport. Air India Flight 171, a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, prepares for takeoff on its journey to London Gatwick. But what happened next would become one of the deadliest air disasters in India's aviation history, and raise alarming questions about safety, accountability, and oversight in the world's fastest-growing aviation market. Flight AI-171 lifted off at 5:42 a.m. Moments later, the aircraft began to behave abnormally. Witnesses reported strange noises, a rapid descent, flames. The Ram air turbine, an emergency power unit, deployed mid-air. Something was deeply wrong. Within minutes, the jet crashed into a densely populated area on the city's outskirts. 241 lives lost. Passengers, crew, families on the ground. Only one survivor. India was shaken. The world was watching. Early signs pointed to a catastrophic systems failure. Electrical, hydraulic, engine-related. The deployment of the Ram air turbine suggested a complete power loss. Experts suspect multiple cascading technical failures. And yet, this was a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, one of the world's most advanced and safest aircraft. How could it fail so suddenly? Was it mechanical? Was it maintenance? Or something else entirely? Black boxes were recovered and sent for analysis. The investigation, led by India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, included international observers from the US National Transportation Safety Board, the UK, Boeing, and GE Aerospace. A preliminary report is expected soon, but the final answer may take a year or more. What investigators hope to uncover is not just what failed, but why. Was the aircraft properly maintained? Was the crew trained for such an emergency? Did regulators miss red flags? In the days that followed, Air India grounded portions of its fleet. Over 260 weekly flights were cut, bookings dropped by 20%, fares dipped to fill empty seats. Public trust had been shaken, and this wasn't an isolated concern. Just 38 hours after the crash, another Air India flight, a Boeing 777 from Delhi to Vienna, triggered stall and proximity alarms on takeoff. Are these just coincidences, or signs of a deeper systemic issue? India is, one of the world's fastest-growing aviation markets. Airports are expanding, fleets are multiplying, but honestly, oversight just hasn't kept pace. Critics say the Directorate General of Civil Aviation is underfunded, understaffed, and, overextended. A high-level panel, chaired by India's Home Secretary, has now been formed to review safety standards nationwide. But for the families affected by Flight 171, these reforms, sadly, come too late. This was actually the first fatal crash involving a Boeing 787 since its introduction back in 2011. It's now triggered international attention from insurers, regulators, and of course, passengers alike. In the age of global travel, one airline's failure can ripple across continents. This isn't just an Air India tragedy, it's really a wake-up call for aviation safety everywhere. 241 souls. One disaster. One question that honestly haunts us still. How could this happen? And what will we do to make sure it never happens again? Flight 171, the crash that shook India, a story still unfolding.